It might be better than 1 and 2.
There's a lot of wisdom in there, man.
It might be better than 1 and 2.
I love 1. I like 1 better than 2.
I love 1, but... Shout out to everybody out there in the world right now watching this video.
Shout out!
You could be doing anything at all, but you're here with us. Club Ambition channel. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below, share your opinion on the album.
Opiniones.
After listening to it with us. But I go by Sound, and we got
Ed Rebels.
Ed Rebels here.
Graphic design.
Highly criticized individual during the Her Loss Drake album reaction.
French Montana, I'm a hater and all that stuff.
He's a hater, he's French Montana. I know one thing he's not. He's not a Nas hater. He loves Nas. He plays more Nas, I think, than anyone I know in my life. You pull up on him in a random, like, hour of the day, at his job, at his house, he got some Nas in his car going. Now, does it keep the bitches around? I don't know. Might scare the bitches away. But at the end of the day, Nas is one of the best rappers of all time, so I can't be mad at him. This is the 3rd installment of the trilogy, King's Disease. The first King's Disease won a Grammy. Second King's Disease, it didn't win a Grammy, I think. I think it probably got nominated. But I know that for sure it was still critically acclaimed. Then we have, bottom of last year, Magic. A sneak peek, or whatever you want to call it.
Magic was solid.
What would you call it? Not a sneak peek, but like a surprise album by Hit Boy and Nas. People are like, what is this? Oh, shit.
Came out in December, right?
Yep. Bottom of the year, end of the year strong. But then, people didn't really appreciate it because it ended the year. You know, if it was in the middle of the year, it gives it more time to live. But then you don't know if you got to categorize it as a project for last year, this year. Where do you put it, and in what list? But now we have an official 3rd installment album by Hit Boy and Nas. Mass Appeal. It's King's Disease 3, and let's get into it. You know, I think there's no features on it.
No features. Yeah.
No features. Maybe Nas straight back to back by himself. Shout out to Hit Boy. He watches our videos. He's reached out in the past. Hit Boy, we got to get down together. Pause. That sounds crazy. But we definitely need to link up, do some content together, do an interview. I would love to have a reaction with you in the car, joining us, just sitting down. It would have been dope to react to this album with you, or with you and Nas, whatever the case may be. We got more enough time as long as we're alive. Reach out, Hit Boy. Make sure to DM us again, because I think on the page, he used to hit us on the CA Instagram, but that shit got taken down. Doesn't exist. But reach out to the personal DM, my personal Instagram. It's a vibe, and I think that'll be dope. Let's do something like that. Hit Boy is one of the best producers to ever live. And if he does a great album again with Nas, he can be argued again for Producer of the Year. He got it 2 years in a row. This year, I almost felt like he's been quiet. Nas.
Let's do it. I'm ready for the bars.
One of the best rappers to ever exist. Track 1.
Bars.
Ghetto Reporter.
You go down there looking for justice. That's what you find. Justice. It's comedy. It's hilarious. But it's just me and HB, and this shit take concentration. Drew up contracts for our niggas, drew hill to drew down, and they end up depressed. Scarred by A&Rs, the music be changing. Ghetto Reporter, live from 40 sides. King's Disease, most of us catch it at one point or another. The audacity, masterfully crafted these classics so naturally. They argue KD1, KD2, or Magic was harder win. KD3 go harder than all of them.
Okay, let's see if that's true. I like the context of that one. Overall, I'm not in love.
Intro.
I'm not in love with the sounds.
It's a good intro, though.
I wouldn't replay that one too much.
Yeah.
But I like what he's saying. I respect it a lot. He's saying that this album is better than King Disease 1 and 2, and it's better than Magic. He's also saying that when he's 50 years old, he's going to have 50-year-old, 60-year-old, and 16-year-old fans. So he's saying he's a universal artist. He is. Because he's still getting fans. Today is a lot of people's first time listening to Nas. Today. Every time he drops a new album, there's new fans. Every time. But the song with that beat...
What did he say about KD? Put that back. What did he say about KD?
Oh, it's King's Disease. KD1, KD2, KD3.
Okay.
You gotta act like you know. Because if not, they're gonna kill you in the comments. You better act like you know. You better pretend, nigga. He didn't mean Kevin Durant. He didn't mean...
I was thinking about that.
No, you weren't. Don't say that you were. He wasn't thinking about Kevin Durant, guys. He's not trying...
Don't even add that. That's...
But, yeah, the production... It sounded like some jazz, like some, like... I don't know, but it's a cool intro, like you said, I guess. Yeah, I gotta revisit that one more. Legit, next track.
We coming blacker than Black Panther 2.
Ooh.
Nobody this stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. Street dudes who turn activists. It
go. There we go.
I'm out of space so deep. NASA without the A at the end. Take off on 3.
Oh, I like that piano.
Shit out of it. All them O's I tried to flip. All them O's you tried to flip. Who'd have thought you go legit? Eyewitness showed up. And snitches. I read Jesus' diary and ran it.
I'm fucking with that one. Favorite one so far. The beat production switch up with the piano. That shit was hard. He's talking that shit.
Sounded like a cat.
He's talking that shit. Okay, okay. It's starting to pick up right now. Definitely different energy from the introduction. Way more like in your fucking face.
He's legit now. He's not selling O's anymore, man.
Yeah. All the O's I used to get, now he's legit. It's very, very true. Nas invested in a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. You know, he tells you, but a lot of times people forget.
Yeah.
Coinbase, Ring, a lot of these companies, he was one of the first investors in them. That's why he's probably touching a beat. He might be a billionaire without saying it. You know, it's not just Jay-Z, guys. It's not just Drake. Nasir Jones as well. Next track 3, is called Thun.
Queensbridge, baby, no doubt, no doubt. Not niggas, I really meant the music shit. It be some real thugs and love the quality. That boss ordered us lots. 1940, stretch, rest, black tech, black vest to match the dark aura. We hit the city that was coming shortly. Cars back then had broad packed in. Is the model, flips a cowboy hat strapped like desperados. They lit when out the JJ's disco twins.
Queens in the house! Queens in the house!
No beef for rivals, they playing either a title. Brothers can do anything. Range Rover, dissecting bars from takeover. Sometimes I text over like nigga, this ain't over.
Oh,
Wait,
damn.
damn, I was talking. Every time I miss some shit, nigga. Damn.
Listen to this.
No beef for rivals, they playing either a title. The Range Rover, dissecting bars from takeover. Sometimes I text over like nigga, this ain't over.
Nas is dissing Jay-Z. No, it's not a diss.
That's not a diss.
It's not a
That's
diss.
just him saying that he's
Nas is dissing Jay-Z.
he's continuing his career. What's the
Fuck Hove. It's Nas Day, bitch.
I don't think that's a diss.
Nah, I love them both.
They're just good friends, and they're just saying that he's
No beef for rivals. That means we're cool. They play Ether on Tidal. Jay-Z owns Tidal. He's like, they play, you know, that's on Tidal. Like, you could still play my diss record to Jay-Z on his streaming platform. There's no biases.
okay.
Brothers can
I'm
do.
not familiar with that Ether track. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm gonna be honest.
You have to leave the car. You've never listened to Ether?
What's the results?
Not positive.
Who's the best?
No, but I recognize that beat.
You don't remember
of
when him
course.
and Jay-Z
I
were
just
beefing?
No, bro.
How do you not remember when Nas and Jay-Z
how
were beefing?
how old were we when they were beefing?
Yeah, but you never revisited it? That's the biggest rap beef of all time.
I just no. I recognize that beat.
My, you gotta go down a wormhole this weekend and just look up their
Bro,
songs.
I really started getting into Nas during King's Disease 1. That's when I started getting into his music.
So you're a newer fan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking
But you play the new shit as if you know the old shit, though. You play that shit so much. I'm in a Range Rover dissecting bars from Takeover. Takeover was his response to Ether. Or I think Takeover was first.
Oh, that's a bar.
Yeah, Takeover. I think Takeover was first, and then Ether was after. I forgot the order. I was born in 1998. He was born in 1985.
96.
96. We're 90s babies, guys. Apologies. Rest in peace, Pac and Big.
My God.
Then he said, sometimes I text Hova, like, nigga, this ain't over. Laughing. But that's what I think is like, he's serious.
No, I don't think so. They made a fucking.
Sometimes I text Hova, like, this ain't over. Laughing. But like, cause people always say, like, every time Nas drops, Jay-Z drops. But this time around, Nas dropped, Jay-Z didn't drop nothing. Yeah. Surprisingly, every time Nas drops, Jay-Z drops something like a song, a movie, a soundtrack, something. There's nothing this weekend. No one's talking about that, though. They should highlight that. It's the first time it's ever happened, I think, ever.
Really?
It's a weird coincidence. Got the hip-hop nerds coming everywhere. New York classic record, shouting out Burroughs, shouting out Jay-Z, talking about Jay-Z, Nas again in 2022. Damn near fucking 30 years later. Still with the Jay-Z and Nas back and forth type of energy, aesthetic, aura, energy. Not aesthetic. It's not really an aesthetic, but the rap beef that started now.
Who do you think Who do you think's a better rapper now, Jay-Z or Nas? Nas still got it though.
I don't know, cause my thing is with Nas is very skilled, but for some reason every time Jay-Z drops even a verse, it stands out more. I feel because Jay-Z talks more about topical things that people care about. Nas is more still like very conceptual, rapping about life. Queens.
That's why I like his music.
You know, but Jay-Z's more topical. He'll talk about Meek Mill, what happened with like current shit.
Current, yeah.
And it makes people talk more. And you kind of get the bars more. Because it makes it easier to kind of digest. Like, oh, I know that. Oh. But with a Nas, you have to revisit it more. But Nas is still rapping at a high level.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got crazy flows and his, bro, he just
But I feel like you can definitely argue with a Jay-Z that Jay-Z, to some extent, some people say he's getting better. With the Nas, I swear to God, people say that. With the Nas, I don't know if you can really argue that. I don't think you can really argue that. You can say he's still good.
I'm talking about now, like skill set.
Well, Nas has been dropping better albums than Jay-Z. All the King's Diseases are better than Magna Carta. Let's keep it going. Michael and Quincy Jones.
Eardrums diversionized from the words of mine. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. M-I-A-M-I, weather like the Virgin Isles. Price. To Portofino, sitting in the Nikes. I ain't like to dodge fights as I rode my bike at the Autobahn. Seen so many slaughtered, I'm numb, never mortified. All black Audemars, Jeepers, creepers. America's a baby that's teething shit. Plus Ray Liotta and James Condon, iconic act. Eardrums diversionized from the words of mine. You can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. It might spark flames, aviator frames, bandages,
what the fuck?
Still be honorary, like Quincy on the trumpet. Hit boy on the drum kit, criminal talks. I'm changing colors right now till I'm
wow.
He just keeps going, man. Dang.
That fucking production.
That was the highlight.
That production was crazy.
Why did you have to scream it out the door?
That's my favorite production so far in this album. Hit Boy really is unstoppable. And I like how they like started like casual, like, oh, like this is what you kind of expect from Nas. His flow, his tempo. And then like, oh shit, you can take it there too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sound like some Metro Boomin shit, almost like some like young shit, like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It sounded like a 21 beat, kind of.
They give that essence of a Michael and Quincy. Obviously, they're not Michael Jackson and Quincy because those are two greats. But these are great. Nas and Hit Boy, they fall in line with the dynamic duo of producer, artist.
Like Metro and 21.
Metro 21. Like, certain people are like, you can't separate.
Eminem and, what's his name?
Dr. Dre. You said, what's his name? Don't disrespect Dr.
Not
Dre.
Dr.
Dre.
Blanquito. No,
I don't know. Alchemist?
Alchemist. I like Alchemist a lot.
Eminem and Alchemist? Nigga, what have they done together? That's not a dynamic duo. What are you talking about? Let's keep it going. You sound like an amateur. You gotta get out the fucking car. You gotta embarrass yourself. Track 530.
Divine creature, ran through Dime Stevens. I turned blocks to beaches. It's almost half a century with a crispy line up. My peeps alive. The illest one, the villainized, but I feel free in the field beat. Premiere album still might happen. I wonder why Pete Rock would act like that.
You said a premiere album still might happen.
This is practice. This is magic. Classic. This is madness. But how you fuck niggas won on my 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers. Going on 30.
Hard. Very anthematic. Reminds you, we said of what? Royalty? Yeah. The other song he had on the other album. And he's talking that shit. He said he's had that lineup. He's
talking about like the feel. Like
the feel?
Like, yeah.
He had that lineup for 30 years. Crisp. You've never seen him with a fucked up lineup in his life. It's true. It's very true. He probably goes to his barber like every 3 days. Or his barber lives with him. Or maybe he's giving himself a lineup. He never revealed that to the world. It could be that. He's aging backwards. He's still a sex symbol to a lot of females' eyes. It's pretty incredible. 30 years in the game. Still dropping. Still being a relevant topic. And still being good.
Yeah, high quality shit.
Hard production right there. Probably my favorite beat. The beats keep kind of getting better. I don't know about you.
They're all different. No, they're all mad.
You know, shout out to Hit Boy. It's pretty good. It's getting better, Hit Boy. Every song is like, what the fuck? Next track, Hood to Hood. Hit Boy with the disco song.
There's some nice new pieces you got. Yeah. Shit only.
Gotta go to the discoteca.
Jury sellers exposed by these fake watch busters. For one, I'm 101, flying down a 101 right
Crip Walk. My God. He's shouting out hoods. A lot of these tracks he's been doing that, shouting out hoods and shit, making it more anthematic, more inclusive. He shout out Jewish people here.
The
Latins. He's making sure that I am not anti-Semitic. He doesn't want to fall into the anti-Semitic like everyone else. He's like, hey, shout out my Jewish people. Then he said, rappers want to shoot up the studio. They're getting tired of us. Hit Boy tweeted that Jay Electronica hit them up jokingly like, are y'all in the studio again? Y'all better not be dropping another King's Disease. I got to shoot that shit up. Rappers are getting tired of the amazingness that's coming out of this dynamic duo. Jay Electronica, he's going to shoot this shit up jokingly. Yeah. He's not really going to do it. God bless. Shout out to Jay Electronica. He fucks with us. But it's funny because, like, wow. It's a bar, but it's reality. Without it being real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he's spitting that shit in here, man. Yeah. God damn. Hood to hood.
He was going hard.
Drakeo the Ruler. Shout out Drakeo the Ruler. Rest in peace, Drakeo the Ruler. It keeps getting better and better to me. At first, I'm like, this production, discoteca. But then it's like, hold up, it is discoteca. Like, it's like, this shit, you could dance to this. You could play with the family. My guy. My guy.
Yeah,
my guy.
Put it again. I like that part a lot, too.
Because that's his flow. He created that flow. A lot of rappers do that shit now. My guy, my guy, my guy, my guy.
Tap that, my guy. You are not that, my guy. That feeling to be a king can't top that,
my guy. I'm fucking with it. Shout out to Hit Boy. Next track right here, Recession Proof.
It's your favorite neighborhood rap, nigga.
Oh, shit. Very, 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 very good album.
Shit feel like I'm Superman sometimes. Round weed smoke, just like the Marty. Heard my mom whenever she spoke. I was not the summers. Me and Miss some holy but clean undershorts so that we knew how to see a setup. Just wanted to be some players pull up in a Jetta. It's a different world with 30 shot clips of curl, melon pop, like John Fitzgerald. And you were easy target, so you never know who watching. Ain't nobody recession proof. Invest in you, that's what it's best to do. Can't be out here moving sloppy. Movie lobby, they shot him out of his two Hirachi. Stop.
Wow.
New mix, new models. On a filthy night, my man was serving the custody. Under my mom's window, wanted to murder this dummy. Now she feel like she can't trust me. And I peeped him, I was low, so I stole him and sold him. Watch top of fourth quarter, I escaped. Hit the liquor store, Lambo and Venador. Homing through Louis sweaters, we spinning and saving letters, G's and M's.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. One of the best storytelling rappers of all time. Here to remind you. Talking about his friends selling drugs under the window of his mother. He wanted to kill him. He's like, you a custody, this and that. You stubborn custodies under my mother. Have some respect for my mother. Nas is just an excellent rapper.
It reminds me of that movie Moonlight.
When I was growing up, I thought Nas was the best rapper of all time. The greatest rapper of all time. I would put him above everyone. Because when I revisited all those albums, Illmatic, It Was Written. All those albums, very, very like, wow, Godson. All that shit was like, this is, yeah, no one's doing it better than him. This is incredible. And it's still arguable. He's still arguable. It's crazy. With the new albums, you can still argue it.
Yeah, he's got classics.
Because no one's rapping like this right now, really.
I don't know.
Pusha T, Freddie Gibbs. That's it.
Ransom. I like Ransom. You know how I like Ransom. Stop.
Next track. Reminisce. Next track, Nas.
Strong as my circle. I didn't have to die so that they could call me the great one. Didn't take a couple albums, people said it from day one. Three victims of back of cop cars, tatted from my neck to abdomen. I had to bend this painful words, hearing these liars putting my name in dirt. Chic, sleek, and snazzy from a small family. You ain't born for this shit. Being great is too hard for you. That's a hater problem. Talk my shit at the moment with the weekend performing. Shout to Mary J. Blige. Y.O. Menace.
Very, very, very nostalgic. Reminiscing. Classic sample vibes. Shouting out Mary J. Blige. Shouting out people from back in the day. Reminiscing. Saying that he still got it. Talking that shit.
And he's just enjoying the moment.
Just enjoying the moment. But it's tasteful. It sounds very tasteful.
Yeah.
Very elegant, almost. Yeah. It's very elegant.
He's a mature rapper, man. He's a mature rapper. He's not singing about he's rapping about no bullshit.
That's why we gotta support this. It's just that people probably like, oh, it's Nas. He's already a legend. We don't need to listen to him. We don't need to fuck with him no more. He already did what he did. No.
Grown men rap.
He's still doing it. That's the point here. Next track, Serious Interlude. Let me guess. It's about to get serious.
A rich dude, wife stayed on my block talking to me. My man crossed paths. It's tension in the air. He probably doing the math. Writing in my notepad, flipping through soul samples. Not knowing I could get caught in a whole scandal. A serious situation we all go through. I ain't have to have a house and I was stripping her down. I was switching them out. Since the days of public school
beautiful, 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 beautiful. The man is on fire. Next track, On Fire.
I still got the same flame behind me from the hate me now video is continual. How I'm still getting better. I'm finding more gold as I dig in the dirt. Don't be scared now. I'm starting to see them sweat. Walking my soles is like bare feet on hot coals. Bound to explode. I make them stop, drop, and roll. Move to the side with it. You know, I was making some moves. I need to like concentrate and.
I fucking love Nas. Next track. He's fucking great. If you had any skepticism in the beginning of this album, by now, he's proven you...
This dynamic duo is impeccable.
They keep growing as the album progresses. Next song is called WTF. Shaking my head.
Let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This ain't the H&M, this that Scully over your face. Enemies, demonic motherfuckers, what you do, come back. Plotting on another man and this one-on-one with your op. All they see is two dumb blacks. WTF in the streets. Fresh back off tour. The mic never take a day off from this fly shit that I'm on. Please get your lady off of my horn.
Yo, put that
Come
shit
on,
back.
please get your lady off of my arm.
She got a king now, it's a phase now, cause she still gonna come and put that thing down.
Low vibrational levels.
Riders never get canceled, never. Try to be there.
Hit Boy and Nas are not playing fair.
They become cowards and cut the tough guy shit. When they arrest, when they come cuff your kids. Many going GBG, get back game. Who gon' rest in peace? We have been some givers and some takers.
Talking that real shit.
Some bad souls. And if you don't believe in that, then slack. Go where you going, rap shit. Why you calling it that? This is an audio book. I'm an author on tracks.
Yeah, you
They
might be
should
right.
do a verses, nigga.
I might have to take it back. He might be better than Jay-Z right now. What am I talking about? He's better than Jay-Z right now.
100%.
Bro!
Jay-Z ain't doing this.
He said, you guys look like two dumb blacks. The black on black crime? The black on black crime! He's on some Dr. Umar shit.
And then he said, he's the author of his audio.
He said, this is why it's not a rap song. Why would you call it that? This is an audio book. I'm an author on tracks.
Yeah. That's a lot to
Come on, bro.
bars there.
Come on. Once a man, twice a child.
You know, hang out the same. I'm like, once a man, twice a child. My old style is a rough for my new style.
So he doesn't have a girl? Like, he's not married?
She ain't. From mama's boy to preschool to college to now employed. Went from buying the finer toys with your boys to buying toys for your boy. I've been divided at the road. Hot-headed as a youngster confronted, I might unload. Before many men was out, we went on tour to 50. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I ducked the razor, ducked some punches, even ducked the gun. My old style is a rough for my new style. I'm trying to expand the pineal gland. The world ain't our home, just temporary. Please understand. Day I might need my diaper change inside a convalescent. The soul is.
Once a man, twice a child. Some of the best shit I heard in my life. Motherfuckers rapping, these kids, Lil Durk and shit.
About bullshit.
About bullshit.
About beef.
About killing each other, their ops.
Yeah.
This is what I want. I want this, so why not support it? We gotta support this shit.
Yeah, it's positive stuff.
Play this shit every day, all day. King's Disease 3. And one had like
We gotta give it time.
ASAP Ferg, like it had different flavors. You had the Fabio shit, spicy. What's that shit? Dominican girl. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
I like Ultra Black. That's in one.
It gets a classic
10
feel.
points. 10 points.
But this
is
one's
dope.
straight Nas though. Next track, Get Light.
Oh shit.
I know some of the most get light with it. Day party to midnight with it. Walk the walk, look how long the blocks is. Ruthless, then it's back to the hood where you knew I'd be. New shorty in my life, she my lottery pick. City girl like JT, MIA to the bridge. Get light.
Party and Bullshit, the Party and Bullshit sample, making it a Get Light record. Given elements of getting light, you can get light to it. You can still get light to it, but it's smooth vibe.
Exactly.
Drinking some wine, it's caviar. Nas is the caviar of rap. Everything else is bullshit. Everything else is bullshit.
Very sophisticated.
There's everything. He's here And everything else is like, but he's staying here. Looking down at, you niggas is bitches. And I love the 21 Savage Drake album. I love that shit.
No,
but let's not act like that shit's not to get dumb with. It's to get dumb and have fun with.
Yes. Party
Nas
music.
is caviar.
Party music.
Nas is caviar.
Yeah.
Everything else is like junk food, maybe some steak. Next track, First Time.
First time you heard Nas, you probably heard somebody say that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Ain't fucking with when I recorded last week for
Woo! Wow, wow, he's coming.
He's not picking bad beats, he picks bad freaks, nigga.
That's the #1 complaint in Nas's career, that he picks bad beats. Or the #1 excuse throughout history of hip hop. People have always said Nas is a good rapper, but he just picks bad beats. Shut the fuck up, ho. And now with Hit Boy, he's made you shut the fuck up, ho. Since King's Disease 1, 2, Magic, and now King's Disease 3. If you haven't shut the fuck up yet, ho, you're stupid. First time you heard Nas, you probably heard somebody say that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Ain't nobody fucking with what I recorded last week.
Fucking shit. Mic drop.
Bro, there's levels, there's layers. So pray for the players.
Listen to Wayne, I listen to G, I listen to Gray, I listen to me. Kendrick entered the atmosphere, 09 I was there.
Wow.
How did you feel? First time you heard Nas, first time hit Biggie.
Very dope. So he's shouting out Kendrick. Since Kendrick entered the atmosphere 09, I was there. Shouting out Kendrick, shouting out Black Hippie. Shouting out Lil Wayne. I listen to Lil Wayne,
Dre.
Dr. Dre. Listen to G. Who's G? Coogee Rap.
Tupac, right?
Tupac, Biggie. This is very, very dope. Like, Nas is really the caviar of hip-hop. Everything else is like, what are we saying? What are we doing? Like, he's history walking. He's history walking. This shit could sell 10 albums, 10 sales. Doesn't matter. Nigga, are we...
Oh, it's instant.
Let's keep it going. Next track, Beef.
Beef is my name, my story is age old. I'm everywhere in the hearts of men. Jealousy and envy, my right hands.
My fucking neck hurts. That's how much I've been fucking bopping. Pause.
That behind the back, she complex and multifaceted. No dumb over nothing at my convenience. When empires fall over women, I am the reason. The words misinterpreted. I'm the get back. I'm the parents of every slave rapper. Wish I didn't exist. I'm 1,000-foot fence that keep you from getting rich. Get around me. I be trying to find the best.
He's rapping as Beef. Not Beef the cow, not pork, beef, chicken. He's rapping as rap beef from the perspective of being a rap beef. He's personifying rap beef. That's why the song's called Beef. And he's one of the best storytelling rappers of all time. So here we have a storytelling rap record. This could be arguably one of the best rap songs of the year, just based off the concept alone. Because listen, this line gives it away.
Parents of every slave rapper wish I didn't exist.
I am your nemesis. Parents of every slain rapper wish I didn't exist. Rap beef. Because a lot of rappers die because of rap beef. Allegedly, Young Dolph. They always say that Young Dolph died because of Yo Gotti's camp, etc. Allegedly. Biggie. Allegedly because of Pac. Pac because of Biggie. Allegedly. And he's talking about it from the perspective of being rap beef. That's why it ties back into the song, the line from that song Done, where he's like saying that him and Jay-Z are cool now. Joking like we still are back on it, but it's like that's the reason why you shouldn't take it serious, because they could have killed each other back then. It was that serious back then. You gotta watch the interviews and shit. It was crazy back then.
Fake smiles on your face is certain I'm hating. All that internet beef, that shit a virgin to me. Took his guys with him shopping, they side eyeing the please. I'm eternal, I'm everywhere the action at. The grimiest places is my natural habitat. In all the jails and all the parties I beat. Love to many deceased over me. From Who Shot Ya to Hit 'Em Up, the Tupac song.
You got it.
From Who Shot Ya to Hit 'Em.
He says, you wish you got it straightened out, but it's too far gone. From Who Shot Ya to Hit 'Em Up, Tupac song. And it's also alluding to a lot of people didn't think that Pac died because of Biggie and Biggie dies because of Pac. But this is Nas kind of playing back into that narrative. And he probably knows more than us. Maybe that really did happen. That was a situation. You know, God bless, they're both gone. So we'll never know the true answer because people don't like snitching. But Nas knows, I guess, the answer. Or he's closer to it than us. It's amazing. The song's amazing. Let's keep it going. Don't Shoot. Next track. Second to last song.
Don't shoot gangster. Don't shoot gangster. I snitch and win. The police commissioner player win, that's all I see is mama's crying, reading eulogies, speaking unity for years, but face scrutiny. I don't know how much I can stress that. Where the checks at? Don't shoot gangsters. Pop a bottle in my Nautica, in my hand. With a Wilhelmina model tuck, the Benz is red. But Percocet addiction, that could be your EMD. Your mindset is your suit's fire. The crew full of riders, loophole finders. Don't kill a messenger. Look in the mirror, you got a big life ahead of you. Imagine no man shot for the next 10 years. No, I do not really know the police commissioner.
He's talking again about that beef shit, the no killing each other shit. Very straightforward, very serious. He doesn't want violence, no gun violence. He's being the proper OG. He's acting his age, mature, and at the same time being a fucking leader to the youth.
They sound like Jim Jones, you know.
Like Jim Jones? I don't know about Jim Jones.
Rapping about some.
Jim Jones raps about some other shit. I don't know. God bless him.
And him and Fabulous, yo, they gotta act their age, man. Jim Jones is funny though.
Fuck them. We're listening to Nas.
I know.
Last song, bonus track, is called Till My Last Breath.
And we all about the money, yeah. And it's all about the money. Oh yeah.
That was baseball.
Yeah, get it cross state lines. Kings and Z's,
That's the trumpet for the Mets closer.
I'm bigger than algorithms if I'm being direct. I was home reading a book, top speed, probably a blunt. I can't a Sprite and a chopped cheese. Tyler picking up clothes, I got a personal shopper. Got a Grammy, got an Emmy, next to Tony or Oscar. Yeah, I get it cross state lines. Kings and Z's going, Katie going, Trey 5.
Mets have a closer called Edwin Diaz. His walk-up music is like a trumpet. Now it sounds like, to me, it sounds like it. I don't know.
It probably is.
Maybe it's just like a shout out to that.
No, it probably is because Nas loves the Mets.
Yeah.
Because Jay-Z always wore the Yankee hat. So Nas wore the Met hat. I think it's more serious than King's Disease 2. It's more serious than King's Disease 1. It reminds me of Magic. A bit of that serious tone. A bit of that pocket that Nas got in with this one. I think it's a perfect trilogy. I think it's arguably, it could be argued. I'm going to give it one more month, but it could be argued rap album of the year. It's definitely in line with them. I think it goes, the top 4 rap albums go like this.
Damn, you already got
top 5.
You got your list already?
We got Pusha T at number 1.
You got Pusha T1?
We got Drake and 21 Savage number 2. I think so, bro, because it's aging better and better.
No, I like it. But
Number 3, right
rap,
now.
For rap?
Number 3, Freddie Gibbs. Number 4, I'll give it a Nas. And number 5 will be Kendrick Lamar's album. That's a top 5 of the year for me. And Nas right away being top 5 is huge.
I have that same 5, but a different order.
Different order.
Yeah.
But that's an easy 5. Like, that's right away. Comment down below. You guys think it's rap album of the year? Comment down below. What do you guys think is the best out of the 3 King's Disease installments that we got with Hit Boy?
Definitely better than the last one.
I think it's the most cohesive production-wise. You have some moments where, like, like it goes different, like a jazz or like what is this? But it's not too far-fetched.
No,
the most far-fetched song was the bonus one.
Yeah.
That's why they call it bonus, like you said. That's why, because it doesn't go hand in hand with the first, tracks that played before the bonus.
Yeah.
Now, my favorite song on it might be either Beef or I don't know.
I like Beef.
30 Hood to Hood was good.
The great Get Lit.
Recession Proof. WTF,
Get Lit, I mean.
Shake My Head was hard.
Yeah.
I'm on Fire was hard. Bro, with the I'm on Fire sample?
Yeah. In the beginning, yeah. There's a lot of
Once
good
a Man,
tracks.
Twice a Child was good. There's a lot of favorites on here that you can play with.
Yeah.
Reminisce was good.
Hood to Hood.
The only song that I didn't love was like in the beginning. Like the first one, legit. But when it got to Done, you kind of brought me back. Because you got the Jay-Z line. I'm like, oh shit, it brings you back. It ends with a strong like verse. And then number 4.
Recession Proof is good.
Tracks, I would say tracks 3 to 12 are crazy. And then Get Light is like, But then 14 and 15 again are hard. Bro, it's a good amount of this album. It's really good. Comment down below, how do you guys feel? Yeah. Is it better than all King's Diseases? I don't know. I gotta give it some more time.
Give it time, yeah.
I think it's better than number 2. I think it's better than King's Disease 2.
Yeah.
King's Disease 1. King's Disease 1 is very classic.
Yeah.
So it's hard to compete with number 1. But you guys let us know. Nas, Hit Boy. We love you, Hit Boy. Production, extremely high level quality, caviar. You can't even pay for that shit. Nas can. We can't pay for that shit. Very expensive. It sounds like some expensive shit. Fucking Rick Ross, Maybach music. This sounds like Maybach music. But at the same time, it's sad. It talks about a lot of, like, stories. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Some
you gotta
deep
look
cuts
back at
in
it.
there.
Deep cuts. Like, memory vibes. You know.
It's a lot of wisdom, though.
Is Nas the best rapper alive right now? Right now.
Bro, like, no, like, this is the best rap I've heard all year. I'll say that.
There we have it.
Nigga, no, the combine, no, he doesn't know what he's talking
But
about.
it's the number one then, so you put it above Freddie and Pusha T.
I have to give it to
Because
him.
if we're being honest, Pusha T's rapping about
'Cause
coke.
No, but it's
It's like, okay. But it,
No,
it
but-
sounds great. But it's like, it's a lot of coke talk. It's the most mature rap I heard all year.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
By a landslide.
It's a-
It's like I'm listening to my dad. Nas is my dad. By a landslide. Everyone else is like, oh, Pusha T, a cool uncle. Drake and 21 are like, oh, some cool cousins. Nas, my father. I'm listening to my father rap. But it's still a cool guy.
Alright, I think that's the best album. The rap album.
Comment down below, how do you guys get? Actually, let's rate it 1 through 10. We didn't even do that.
They gon' love me for my ambition.